have you ever thought of building from the ground up and then to tag on to that question, when you do the value add, how big of a project do you want it to be? Is it something small, like we pop in a pool, or is it like a total gut reno? But just your thoughts around building and then renovations.
Sure. So I'm about 30, a little less than 30 days away from my first new build being complete. It's been about a year or maybe like a year and 8 month process. Like it's been pretty long. It's been drawn out. It's everything that they said it was going to be. They promised you a certain date. They promised you a certain price, and shit happens.
Right.
But
Right.
I got the property for a really great price. I knew exactly where I wanted to build, and became friends with the builder and the real estate agent. So yeah, I think that at the right price point, and if you have the ability to have both the patience and the funds to support a project like that, I think new builds are great because you're buying an asset. Essentially, I'm going to be coming into this thing and picking up, if I were to, refinance or, in a year or two, probably pick up three or $400,000 in equity just off of, the price that I bought it at. And, on top of that, having a very unique new listing where I've been able to kind of make some tweaks. I'm like, hey, look, the neighbor's house looks kind of similar. Let's just do broad, like huge windows in the back, like air this son of a bitch out. And let's get, I want lights here and I want lights there. Movie rooms are dead. No more movie rooms. Let's add another bedroom here. We're seeing the sleep count is more important. So I'm able to kind of make these tweaks that I know are going to make me more money on that property. And I don't really even have intentions of selling these properties. My goal is to buy and hold like forever damn near, and maybe at the end, like do a roll up and sell depending on how big my portfolio is. But to me, most importantly is that I'm just cash flowing every single month. Like that's the one number that matters the most to me. And so these new builds do give you a good amount of cash flow. Now, in terms of value add, I haven't done a gut renovation yet. I wouldn't mind doing one. It just is a big projects to take on require a lot of time, a lot of energy, and preparation. And for me, right now, it's more important to focus on the tasks that make me the most amount of money up front. And the most, like I have a window right now where I have people's attention on social media, right? So for me to distract myself and say, hey, I'm just doing all these crazy, ridiculous projects with real estate, and like my whole life is real estate, when I have thousands and thousands of people that are wanting coaching and that are wanting to see content every single day, and that are trying to follow me on YouTube and TikTok and all this stuff. That's where a good grip of my business comes in, right? Like that's a huge, massive part of the business. So my attention is more so focused there, and I try and just do projects like adding the putting greens or adding a pool, or in Florida, one of the things we do with 3-car garages is we cut down the third car and we turn it into a game room. Stuff like that we know is just kind of easy to go add value. It's going to make us more money. And one thing that's interesting too is if we do have to sell any of these short-term rentals, I'm in these markets where people are looking to invest in short-term rentals. So you can, and we've seen it a lot, sell these properties sometimes at a multiple of, or based on how much revenue or profit that the property is making on Airbnb, if you have a year or two worth of numbers to show that.